Welcome back. Today we're going to be attaching this rear quarter repair panel. So the seals are all in place, all welded like we did last time, all the way along, and all that's left to do now is attach the repair panel for here. So that just goes over. I've already covered this in Pour 15 just to ensure that no rust will get in, hopefully. So all we need to do is decide if we're going to keep this section here or if we'll take it off and weld the new panel round. We also need to cut this one to shape. We're also going to try and fit the door to date and make sure that everything lines up and it's a good fit. Right, just making sure that the panel is all clear, just ready to be welded to. So I'm just marking up where I need to cut. Right, so now that I've welded in quite a few places, I'm just going to grind some of them back, like across here, just to make sure the welds are okay. And then I've also clamped under here so we can drill out the spot weld holes to be able to put on the, puddle weld it to this sill. Obviously we still need to finish up welding, but it's starting to look really good. Last bit of the car that needs to go back together. Right, I've just fitted this up, applied some seam sealer around here because apparently that's a main point that water and moisture rust will begin, and around here, and then I've put it sort of dots at every point in between the welds. So all I need to do is spot weld here and finish off the seam welds along here, grinding it back. I've also made sure that all around here there are no bits where water can get in, but I do believe, from looking at the other side, I do believe that here I need to build sort of a repair panel just across here. Right, so that's all the welding done. Now it's just grinding it back. Hopefully there's no more welding, we'll have to see. So that is the sills done. Obviously we need to put a lick of paint on it. I've done it all around that side. Obviously we might need to put a repair panel across there, but it all seems to line up. Final thing to do is to attach the door and then grind back some of the puddle welds under here on the castle section, just so it can pass its MOT. This is the door. It's all lovely and fitted, and it's got a pretty good gap all the way along, and I'm really impressed. It looks brilliant. Now it's just the process of putting everything back on this car that we've taken off to do the seals. We also need to do the front suspension or the dampeners on there because they're leaking, and the track rod ends we need to change because we have to change the bushing because I believe the steering rack's leaking. Also need to replace all of the brake pipes because they were corroded. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment down below, or subscribe to see future videos.